We're going to head down to Mesob in Midtown, where they are serving up Caribbean and Ethiopian cuisine.
The first thing we're gonna do is add a little bit of oil to our pan. Use a little extra virgin. And what we're gonna do next, we're gonna add the Brussels sprouts. Face down. One of the reasons why, if you add the Brussels sprouts, like top, then they're gonna start popping everywhere.
Oh, okay. So by putting them face down and keep that oil and keep it from popping so much?
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
On the second pan, we're just gonna add a little bit of olive oil again. A little bit of salt and pepper.
Just a little salt and pepper blend on the top of it?
That's it. And you want to make sure your pan is getting hot first.
Yeah.
One of the things about cooking salmon, if the pan is cold, then you're going to tear up your fish.
Now, when you cook fish, do you only do it one at a time, or?
One at a time, or two at a time, based on how big is the fish, or how busy we are too. And the next thing we're going to do, we're going to add a little bit of onions to the pan.
And what are you adding in now?
Potato. It's a very healthy dish.
Yeah. So, can you kind of describe the cuisine you guys serve here at Mesob?
Mesob, it's a Caribbean and Ethiopian cuisine, which a lot of people think that it's infused cuisine, but it's not. The Caribbean is completely by itself, whereas the Ethiopian is a 400% authentic Ethiopian cuisine. So we never try to merge the two cuisines together by adding some of the spices. Because the Ethiopian is mostly have this Indian background where it's bold and flavors, and the spices are completely different from what we use.
What made you want to bring that here to Kansas City, to your restaurant?
I think Kansas City is something that we're lacking of ethnic restaurant, although we have quite a few of us here, but this is the first time that you can actually be in a restaurant where you can find two cuisine at the same time.
I always try to make plating a big thing for me when I make stuff at home, but I always start it and then I'm like, just eat it. You stacked your Brussels sprouts down there, now you stack the potatoes on top of it, and then followed by your beets.
Followed by the beets. We're going to add one on the side, and we have a little bit of balsamic reduction.
There we go.
That's it.
And the salmon was fantastic, and the reduction, of course, he just makes it look fantastic. Well, he's going to show us another main course in just a little bit, along with a deep-fried vegan appetizer. Welcome back to Better Kansas City. Of course, it's Restaurant Week, and here is Mesob, across the street from the Uptown Theater, serves up Caribbean and Ethiopian food. Now, there's no flavor fusions. It's Caribbean and Ethiopian dishes served up side by side, each of them staying true to their own flavor profiles.
The tail root fritters, it's like our #1 appetizer. That's like, it's all vegan. The fact it's vegan, it's good for everybody.
Okay.
So, and what we're gonna do, we're just gonna deep fry it for about 5 to 6 minutes.
Okay. So you say it's good for everybody. Deep fat fries?
Deep fat fry. It's a low fat deep fat fry.
Okay.
So that's the thing. When you walk into a Caribbean restaurant, there's always going to have some plantain chips. Plantain. That's how you'll know that's a Caribbean restaurant.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like those are browned up a little bit?
Yeah, those are nice, huh? So we're just going to take them out. And what you want is a nice crisp on the top and a little bit of soft on the inside.
Okay.
So what we're going to do is we're going to do a full little dot of cilantro sauce, which is one of our famous sauce here.
Oh, okay.
We usually have customers want to buy it by the bottle, sometimes by the case.
Yeah.
A little bit of parsley and garlic and extra virgin olive oil. So we're just gonna set them right on top.
1, 2, 3, and 4. There you go.
Just to finish off, add a little bit of plantain chips, make you feel like you are in the Caribbean, but it's still cold. So, and that's it. That's the tail root fritters with cilantro, pesto, another virgin, chimichurris.
Okay. Well, you got this. Now we need an entree to go with it. You got some beef tips we're working on here, right?
So with the beef tips, we're using a sirloin. Pretty much Ethiopian, they use that's kind of like the staple, one of the most popular dishes, like the tips, small pieces of meat.
Okay. So we went from like a Caribbean appetizer. Now we're gonna have an Ethiopian entree. Okay,
yes.
Wonderful.
Ethiopian food is cooked to well done. So now she's gonna add some tomatoes to give it some color and acidic and also flavor as well. Onions and garlic. That's
Okay.
spice it, clarified butter with cardamoms, different spices in it.
So just like you said, it's just basically
Like
flavored butter.
Flavored
Oh,
butter.
ghee. Okay.
Exactly. That's exactly
Yeah.
what that is. And then a little bit of seasoning spices. So that's the injera. It's flatbread. It's we make that in house also with teff and things like that. So what we're gonna do here, we're just gonna set that right on top. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna add a little bit of collard greens next to it, and a little bit of yellow lentils. That's it. Now we have a beautiful beef tips with collard greens and yellow lentils.
And then no silverware, so you just tear off a piece and go
So the
ahead
way
and
you
eat?
do it is just pretty much, tear a little bit of that, and then you just pour it right on top of the meat like this. So you kind of use your fingers as the silverware, and then you just tear a little bit, and then you just put it right in
And
the
go to
mouth.
town.
There you go.
So I did that. Luckily, it didn't get me on camera doing it because it was super hot and I burned my mouth. Anyway, of course, I had to try the dessert, and that's in the next half hour. It's a very unexpected creme brulee creation. All right, creme brulee. It's not that uncommon of a dessert, but Mesob in Midtown is taking it to a whole new level. All right, so what dessert do you have ready for us to go here today?
All right, today I have our Patron creme brulee tequila. Probably one of our biggest desserts.
Okay.
So I always implemented something like that for restaurant week. And then, that's something you always can have any regular days. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna add a little bit of raw sugar, brown sugar.
Okay.
What we're gonna do is just a nice little coating, step back, fires and all. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna try to caramelize the top.
So that sugar changes colors, it's just
Exactly,
caramelizing.
just caramelize it,
Okay.
exactly.
I saw that blowtorch earlier, and I wasn't sure what we were going to be making, but I knew it was going to be fun. Oh, and then it smells really good too. So when you're doing that, is that what I'm smelling? Is just the
Correct,
sugar
the sugar
caramelizing?
caramelizing, yeah, exactly.
Okay.
If you like more sugar, you can always add more sugar to it. But me, I like the nice little thin layer.
Yeah.
Just enough when you break it off, then you can actually feel that crackle,
Oh, okay.
from the sugar. It's like being on ice or something like that.
Yeah.
So now,
Now, does that cool off right away then? That's what forms that harder layer on top?
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. Nice.
Oh, so that's all there is to
That's
it?
all there is to it.
Oh, okay. So now we can sit back and enjoy dessert.
Right.
So, okay. Just
That's
put your
it.
little cinnamon stick with it.
That's it for a little bit of garnishment, and then keep it clean, keep it simple, and there you have it.
Clean, simple desserts. That's how I like it for restaurant week, right?
Restaurant, yeah.
There we go. So he's already eaten.
What's the verdict?
I'm gonna eat rest of that.
All right, sounds good.
All right, Kansas City Restaurant Week continues until January 20th.